Let me get straight to it. Leadership can sometimes be stressful. Sometimes we do encounter situations which give us some stress and give us some anxiety. So, in this module, we're actually going to explore how leaders, such as yourselves, can manage stress and anxiety through body language, promoting mental well being and enhancing performance. We're going to discuss various techniques, including deep breathing, power posing, grounding, and non-verbal self soothing, as well as provide some examples and detailed explanations to help you integrate those practices into your leadership style. So, the first way you can manage stress and anxiety through body language is through deep breathing, as this helps regulate your stress response. Here's a few practical things you can try right away. First thing you can try is the 4-7-8 technique. So, to do this, all you need to do is breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 7 seconds, and exhale slowly for 8 seconds. Repeat this cycle 4 times, and you will achieve a calming effect. Now, let's say you're going into a stressful situation and you're getting a little bit of anxiety. You can also try box breathing, which means you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold it for 4 seconds, you exhale for 4 seconds, and again, you hold the breath again for 4 seconds. Repeat the cycle for a few minutes, guys, and I will promise you, you'll be able to regain control over your stress response. Now, another thing you can do to reduce anxiety and just boost your confidence in general, I love doing this before like a big leadership presentation or a big decision, which is power posing. Now, power posing can really help you boost confidence and reduce anxiety. Here's a few power poses you can try. Now, if you're standing up, you can just, if you don't want to pose at all, just stand with a wide stance. This pose alone will actually give you more confidence and allow you to establish a bit more authority. If you want, another great pose to try is just raising your arms in a V about your head. Just something about this victory pose, allows you to gain feelings of confidence and happiness and really helps you uh, boost your self esteem and reduce anxiety. Another one you can try, guys, is hands on hips, otherwise known as the Superman pose. And what you want to do is have your legs shoulder width apart, hands on hips, chest out, shoulders back, and really hold this pose for a few seconds or just 1 or 2 minutes. And I swear this will really make a big difference when it comes to managing your stress. You can also have your arms crossed on the head, standing, which is like a great way to do this. A few examples I want to go if you're sitting down is you can actually sit with your hands folded on your lap. Um, or you can actually sit with your arms crossed over the chest, or you can have one arm across the body in a self hug. Just some of these poses, guys, will really, really help you boost your confidence, reduce stress levels, reduce anxiety, especially if you're going into like a big meeting or a big presentation. Trying some of these are really helpful. Try one, see the difference, and I swear you will get hooked on these power posing techniques. Now, another strategy we can implement are called grounding techniques because grounding techniques help us stay present and focused. So the first thing you want to do is try mindfulness. And what mindfulness is that anytime you're stressed, anytime you have anxiety, focus on your breath. Focus on your body sensations. Or just take some time to focus on an external object like a sound or something in nature or a visual cue. Pay attention to the present moment without any judgment, without any analysis, without any further thought, allowing your brain and your thoughts to come and go without dwelling on them. This will immediately reduce your stress levels. Another thing you can try, guys, is physical anchoring. And this is something that I personally love to do very often. And what this technique does is that it involves focusing on a physical sensation or movement to ground yourself in the present moment and avoid overthinking. For example, you can press your thumb and forefinger together, you could tap your foot, or you can slowly rub your hands together as we see in the video. The goal of this, guys, is to connect with your body and stay present rather than allowing your thoughts to race and allowing yourself to just stress further. This one is really helpful. You can also try some nonverbal self-soothing to really send calming signals to yourself and achieve self comfort. The first thing you can do is touch your neck. Just gently placing your hand on your neck or your collarbone can send a signal of reassurance to your brain, providing a sense of security. You can also clasp your hands. For example, interlocking your fingers and holding your hands close to your body, like you see in this video, can create a sense of feeling of comfort and help regulate emotions during stressful situations. Now, all these techniques, guys, are not only helpful for managing your stress, but also recognizing and addressing stress within your team. So first thing we always want to do is absorb your team members' body language. Look for signs of stress, such as like hunched shoulders, crossed arms, furrowed brows, or excessive fidgeting. Also, encourage open communication. Foster an environment where team members actually feel comfortable discussing their stress levels and mental well being. And obviously, guys, we do want to provide resources and support such as workshops, encourage regular breaks, and provide access to mental health resources for your team. Overall, guys, body language and nonverbal communication is not only great for things like presenting and communicating with others, but actually it's a great tool to manage your own stress and anxiety and spot the stress and anxiety of others, which not a lot of people know about. So but managing stress and anxiety through body language is actually a critical skill for leaders in high pressure situations, especially in the modern world we live in. Because let's face it, guys, with work from home, when you're working in hybrid settings, I feel like sometimes the stress and anxiety is actually increased rather than decreased. So by incorporating things like deep breathing, power posing, grounding techniques, and nonverbal self soothing, you can better regulate your emotions and maintain composure as a leader. Furthermore, you can also use the same principles to recognize and address stress in your team, which will be absolutely essential to fostering a supportive and healthy work environment.